is a bad spot for that leg.
The side of Reece's head may be open for those hammer fist strikes off the right hand of the King.
Oh, look at McLaren using it as a using it as a sweep, but he ends up in kind of a Darce choke from the bottom here by...
This is like a crazy game of Twister at the moment, all tied up in a knot, tangled. Knee to the side of the head there from Lightning Reece McLaren, the Australian. 30 seconds remain, second round of 3. Semi-final number 1. Reece trying to hop onto the back and ride the King again. Look out for the wushu on Kingad. Those fast hands, the cutting side kicks, the turning back kicks, the spinning back fists. McLaren driving double leg takedown, gets it early. Can he keep Kingad down? And he does. This is where McLaren wants to be. This is McLarenville.
That's what we wanted to see, that double leg takedown. He initially went for that knee tap after some heavy strikes were thrown by Kingad, and then he slid underneath and got that double leg. Now he's in a very good position right now as he's trying to frame off the head of Danny Kingad and work into a better position. Let's see what his ground control is like.
The winner of this one goes through to the final to take on the winner of Demetrius Johnson and Tatsumitsu Wada, which is up next.
See what Kingad can do. He's trying to hook that foot. Now he's a little bit in half guard. Let's see if McLaren can step over this half guard. Nope, chooses to go face to face. Good driving takedown there from McLaren as Kingad tried to get up.
Full mount now for Reece McLaren. Kingad unable to return to his feet. The Australian taking his time, showing patience in the opening round here. This is exactly where McLaren wants to be. Nice stiff elbow under the chin there. And McLaren's eyebrows shot up as if to say, well, I didn't expect that.
Good job by Kingad to push that leg down and get back up to his feet as the crowd surging him on.
Loud crowd as always, sold out inside the Mall of Asia Arena. We had to turn them back at the door. It's the hottest ticket in town. One championship on a Friday night in Manila. Their man Danny Kingad working off his back at the moment. Reece McLaren top position.
Kingad was doing a good job of preventing the pass and a good job of getting back up and reversing the position.
Have a look at this. Kingad now top position. McLaren holding on to that neck. Now gives up on it. What can Kingad do from here? He goes for the arm. A belly down armbar attempt from the King.
Kingad jumped into that armbar a little bit too soon. Risky move when they're dry like that, but I could see how he was going for it. He felt because it's early in the round, they're not slippery, wouldn't be able to slip out, but submitting Reece McLaren. Wow, what a shocker that would be, as McLaren's got the back now.
Cranking and crushing the face here of Kingad. Kingad breaks free. It's deafening inside the Mall of Asia Arena. At the outset of this Grand Prix tournament, McLaren predicted he would reach the final against Demetrius Johnson. He's got a second chance here tonight, a second bite of the cherry. Can he take full advantage of it? Can he capitalize? Has the back of Danny Kingad.
Kingad's doing a good job of defending his neck right now. You can see McLaren was right almost underneath that chin, and Kingad pushed that arm up a little bit. He's doing a good job of defending the hands right now. But he's given McLaren those minute little opportunities just to adjust his position and keep threatening that choke. Danny Kingad has got to turn in, go body to body. Right now, it's going to be hard for him to go to the left. He's going to need to go to the right.
It started March 31st in Tokyo. It continues tonight in Manila. It finishes October 13 in Tokyo. The One Championship Flyweight World Grand Prix. This is semi-final number 1. Reece McLaren owning the back of Danny Kingad right now, trying to sink the choke. That will tap out the King. That will send McLaren through to Tokyo.
This is his chance to spin right now. Danny Kingad's going to have a hard time, utilizing proper technique because Reece McLaren's so technically skilled. His opportunity is going to come from an explosion where he just violently turns into the body of Reece McLaren.
It's all survival for Danny Kingad. 55 seconds remaining in this opening round set for 3. And the young King glances around. He's receiving instructions from that star-studded corner of his. 45 seconds on the clock now. McLaren's had his back for a long time, Dragon.
Good job. That choke's a little bit high still. It's still in that face crank area. It's extremely uncomfortable, but Danny Kingad's not going to give up that easy. You can see if McLaren can get under that chin with his right arm, that's when that choke is gonna sink in. Now, ladies and gentlemen, it's just a face crank. It's just like squeezing your face. And there's the turn into the guard.
Top position for the King! They're going bananas! Trying to hook the arm, Reece McLaren, and the King, can he get some strikes? He's on his feet! Can he stay there? This place is going nuts! I can't hear myself thinking! Crazy scenes here in Manila for Danny Kingad. What a round! Manila, the Philippines. Big outside leg kick from the Wushu champion, Danny Kingad. And again, he sends a big tump thumper into the thigh of Reece McLaren.
That's 2 low leg kicks there by Danny Kingad. You can see Reece McLaren tries to ride the leg kick by lifting his leg up, and it throws him a little bit off balance. Kingad might be able to fire a right hand down there. Oh, nice little trip. You can see Kingad tried to sweep out the leg with a low kick, and Reece McLaren fell into the takedown there as he's now in side control.
Not where Kingad wanted to be. Reece McLaren, top position on him this early in the round.
Reece McLaren sliding that leg through there, easily passes. Now into side control, goes north-south. Danny Kingad turtles over, trying to attempt a single leg there.
And now a chance for the Wushu strikes, and McLaren another takedown. Straight back to his feet goes Kingad, like a jack in the box. There's a left hook, there's a wild right hand, there's a turning back kick. The Wushu stylings of Danny Kingad. Knees, chance for the knees. No, McLaren breaks off. Body shot from Kingad. The mighty roar inside the Mall of Asia Arena. Booming right hand. There's the outside leg kick from Kingad. The King showing dominance in the stand-up. McLaren wants him on the ground. He gets him on the ground. The BJJ black belt now in top position.
Kingad was doing good work. That was a beautiful break in the action right there as McLaren slows down Kingad. Kingad was landing some heavy leg kicks, scoring with some big hooks. McLaren didn't like it. Now he's got the top position, and now he's slowly inching up into full mount. But there's that explosion from Kingad to just get one butterfly hook in and to kind of secure a little bit of a half guard now. Now he's got to try to get McLaren onto the other side and start working back up to his feet.
Folks, make sure you follow One Championship on all your social media, on Instagram, Facebook, and on Twitter. Use the hashtag One Championship on Twitter. Let us know where you're watching from. Takes the back here. Does Reece McLaren, can he get those hooks in as Kingad goes turtle shell, now spins onto his back. McLaren top position, 2:20 remaining, second round of 3. Elbow there from the King. This has been an absolute ripper. A thrilling contest, semi-final number 1 for the right to go through to the final of the Flyweight World Grand Prix, October 13 in Tokyo, Japan, and face either the great Demetrius Johnson or Tatsumitsu Wada.
Danny Kingad right now, he's gone through 5 unanimous decision victories in his last 5 matches since that loss to Adriano Moraes. He is a judge's favorite, but right now, he's gonna have to do something much more significant than getting put on his back like this. He's gotta keep this on the feet. He's gotta get back up to his feet and start doing more damage on the feet, especially with the uppercuts. Nice job by Danny Kingad to reverse the position. Now he's on top trying to pass the guard of Lightning.
Mitch, if Danny Kingad can stop Reece McLaren, I fear for our eardrums. They will explode with the noise this arena will make for the King.
Can your ears get much worse than they already are, though?
No, not really. Top position for the King.
Oh, look at Reece. Transition into a leg lock. Looking for the heat, looking for the hooks. Can't quite get it. Gets a calf slicer, though. Look at the calf here. Look at the left leg of Danny Kingad. This is a bad spot for that leg.
The side of Reece's head may be open for those hammer fist strikes off the right hand of the King.
Oh, look at McLaren using it as a using it as a sweep, but he ends up in kind of a Darce choke from the bottom here by.
This is like a crazy game of Twister at the moment, all tied up in a knot, tangled. Knee to the side of the head there from Lightning Reece McLaren, the Australian. 30 seconds remain. Second round of 3. Semi-final number 1. Reece trying to hop onto the back and ride the king again.
Beautiful balance by Reece McLaren as he's almost fallen through the ring ropes there. Danny Kingad's got to be very careful here. He's got to end up in a little bit more dominant position just to secure some points here. Reece McLaren's doing very well in this ground exchange as he takes the back. That's ground control right there, ladies and gentlemen.
Final seconds of this round. A seesawing back and forth encounter. Wherever you're watching around the world live in games, he'll try and psych you out in the ring. Have a look at that from the king. Top position for the Filipino. And here comes the ground and pound. McLaren back to his feet. Uppercut from Kingad. This is where Kingad wants to be. McLaren wants him down. Can Kingad get off those championship wushu strikes?
This is Danny Kingad's moment right here.
He went for the headache maker. And Reece pointing, saying that one flew out of the arena. Good snappy jab there from the Aussie.
The confidence is high on Reece McLaren right now. He's starting to let it all hang out. And you guys see that character that we've known to grow and love in one championship. This is Danny Kingad's moment as Danny Kingad goes in for the takedown.
Oh, Danny Kingad takes down the BJJ black belt. How do you do? Now he takes the back. McLaren back to his feet. Kingad with the strikes. Tried for a palm heel strike. McLaren double leg. Can he sit him down? Kingad staying vertical. Now he's horizontal.
Good job by Reece McLaren to clasp those hands underneath the hips. Drive down to the takedown. It was smart. He could have picked him up and went for one of those exaggerated takedowns, so to speak, but he saved that energy. He conserved it, and he just gently put him down on his backside. Now he's in mount again. Dropping a little bit of ground and pound. Beautiful groundwork by Reece McLaren.
3 minutes 10 remaining. Will McLaren be the first one through to the final in Tokyo? What a marvelous flyweight World Grand Prix it's been. And this has been one of the highlight matches. I'll tell you what, folks, this has been something spectacular.
See, McLaren's doing something with his takedowns. He's not just taking down and laying and praying. He's trying to advance the position. He's trying to finish. He's trying to go for submissions. Danny Kingad, oh, that's a very uncomfortable position there with that leg trap like that. Now he's setting up that darce. Look at that chokes. He's got a little bit of a choke there. Good job by Danny Kingad to kind of force his back to the ground to get Reece McLaren to let that go.
Kingad back to his feet.
Oh,
and he
Kingad
puts McLaren down. Okay, Danny Kingad, top position. McLaren goes, yep, I'm here. Let's see what you can do. 2 minutes 15 remains. Third and final round. Posting up in that left arm, McLaren. Taking his time. Deep breaths for the Australian. Kingad wants to keep him on the ground.
You can see Reece McLaren's trying to think about getting up. He's trying to use that post, work his way back up. It's a lot more difficult with the ring ropes. They don't have that circle wall to start working up on. So the ring ropes actually favor Kingad in this position right here. He can trap McLaren on the ground. See how how he laced that leg? Now he's gonna try to scoop the hips away from the ring ropes.
Back to the feet now. Can Kingad work the knees, work the elbows in close? It's the knee to the outside thigh of McLaren, and another one. Trying to tenderize, trying to cork the quadriceps. Around the back of the hamstring, the sciatic nerve. Hooks the leg here, Kingad. And McLaren goes for the ride.
Man, beautiful takedown there by Danny Kingad. I told you, his wrestling is a completely different level. He utilizes it very well. Look at him using it offensively against the BJJ black belt. Now he's almost in mount. Let's see how Reece McLaren gets out of this.
Kingad looking to drop the anvils on the jaw of McLaren. Under a minute remaining. Side control, he cuts the hip in, drops the elbow, and there's another one. The ground and pound from the king. This place is erupting. Knees now to the body of McLaren, to the arm of McLaren. Elbows again to the orbital, go the fists. Side control, the shoulder thrust to the orbital now. Kingad staying busy, drops the hands on him again. McLaren. There are the knees from the King, driving the patella into the rib cage of Reece McLaren.
Reece trying to get back up. He's trying to get back up to his feet. Ladies and gentlemen, we do not judge round by round. We judge a match on its entirety.
High knee!
How is Kingad ending this match right now?
High knee! The final salvos from Danny Kingad. And we are going down to the judges here in Manila for this one. It was epic. And look at the moment of respect.